Oh no, here we go again. It's another fail of the week. So this goal here, you will see another fail of the week. We're going to slow it down shortly. We're just going to do it about now. And look at this. Great build-up play here. Nice bit of passing, intricate passing from West Ham here. As Deeney picks it up, the former Watford man. He plays it through to the advancing Payet. Perfect first touch. No question about this. But then watch and dismay, as I did, as the ball goes through Bentley's chest and out of his back and into the back of the net. Fantastic play, young sir. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Life at Leeds with me, GWFM. Today we're in episode, I forget, but we've got a less important game, you might say, with Burton Albion in the FA Cup. We're going to be playing quite a few of the younger players and what have you, and the fringe players, just to show you how good some of them are. Hopefully they won't just, fail at the first hurdle. If you joined us last time, you might have joined us for the Man City game at home, which we lost 2-1, sorry. Thanks to goals from Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Lionel Sterling. Both goals coming before Zach Clough getting an equaliser from the penalty spot. Today, of course, I said before, we've got Burton, but in between that, we've got some highlights to get through, so let's get through them now. So first, we played Arsenal, and we played very, very well. We outscored them in the possession stat, the goals, not the goals, the shots stat and on target stat. We pretty much, in my opinion, dominated them, beat them at their own game. They're usually all about passing and what have you. And we threw it away, the Theo Walcott goal, which was the equaliser, of course. It was a bit of pill to swallow because you're just thinking, what the hell are you doing, Angelino? But otherwise, we played very well, scored some decent goals. It's against Arsenal. A point against Arsenal when we've just been promoted from the Championship is a very good point. We follow that up with a very dominating performance, is that even a sentence, against Watford. Watford are bottom of the league or thereabouts, and we just completely controlled this game from start to finish, apart from the last 15 minutes where it was touchy bum time, thanks to Steve Griffiths, who was a regen, who looks very, very good to be fair, but it's got like a minimum fee release clause of about 28 million. Father Gabriel getting another goal. He's got a couple now, the youngster. And Jordan Larson getting the other one. I had a word with him, telling him to book his ideas up, basically. Said I had a bit of faith. And he scored. He paid my faith. Ironically with Father Gabriel in the same score sheet there. Then an absolutely crazy game, which also had a goal featured from the fail of the week, which we're going to try and start doing it every time there's a massive howler, because it is one of the things that does pain me about this game. It's particularly goalkeepers that let you down. But yeah, you look at this, and we were 2-0 down inside 2 minutes, and I thought, awesome, fantastic, get in. Well, I've got to be careful, I got a dead arm at football the other day, and that really hurt. But yeah, found ourselves 2-0 down, like I said, and then we got it back to 2-1 thanks to Harry Arter getting another goal. And then Payet made it 3-1 with that goal that you saw. Then we got it back to 3-2. 3-2 and then 3-3, and they got a goal straight after to make it 4-3. And then Jordan Larson popped up again last minute, make it 4-4. What a game, to be fair. I wish this would have been a live com, but I think because we got beat 4-0 off them earlier on in the season, I thought it could go that way again. And yeah, at least we came back. That's the one main positive to take from it. It is a point away from home. So yeah, fantastic. And then the last game before today's live com, which of course is against Burton Albion. We played Tottenham, first game of the season. We beat them 3-2 away from home. We followed that up with the home return leg, if you like. It's not even a leg, it's not a cup. What are you on about, G? And we won 4-0. 4 different scorers. Nguene, Larson, Father Gabriel again. He's picking up some form now. And Sam Gallagher making a rare appearance off the bench. And yeah, he grabbed a goal as well. So it was very pleasing indeed. I mean, you look at some of the players that Spurs have got. They've got younger Eld, older Eld. Vertonghen's still there. Dele Alli, Eric Dyer, Eric Lamela, Ericsson. There's a lot of Erics, isn't there, really? Never even realised. We've even got Philippe Coutinho from Liverpool, Harry Kane, and Hugo Lloris in goal, as well as Kyle Walker. So still a very strong team. and we just blitzed them. We had twice as many chances. And it felt like twice as much possession as well, to be honest with you. So a little bit of news just before we get into today's games. A few things that's happened. Obviously, it's January transfer window. We are trying to make transfers. Nothing has happened as of yet. But a few other things is the youth facilities have been improved. They're completed, so they're now, I think, they're excellent or something like that. I've managed to convince them to go one step further and do it again. We've already planning to do the training facilities. I did that a bit earlier on in the season. I forgot to mention it. But yeah, the first slip rejected it, and I said, I think the financial benefits would be better or something daft. And I went, actually, yeah, it means making money. Yeah, might as well. But yeah, I tried that with the affiliate, the one that sees you go over to like China or Japan or wherever it is, America. They don't want to do it. They don't see the financial benefits. Right, okay. So fair enough. One other sad bit of news. Yeah, one bit of sad news. Unfortunately, we did say goodbye to Sacco. I'll just find him now. Had his Sacco. He didn't get. To be fair, he didn't play all season. He just said he wasn't getting enough games. So I've let him go, and he's gone back to Sporting Lisbon, and he's found himself straight away on the transfer list for 125 grand. Minimum fee release clause 52 million. I mean, that's one thing I think was making everyone think he's going to be a massive prospect, but in the game he's not actually that good, unfortunately. He's decent. He did all right for us, don't get me wrong, averaging getting a decent average rating, to be fair, playing on the right as a wide midfielder, so he's done really, really well, and I can't be happier with him, really, how he'd done for us. But with the likes of Mateus Pereira coming in, he was never going to get a look in. And then finally, we'll have a look at the the finances, and it's been a little while since I showed you this, but I mean, I think we were in the black, in the red, sorry, at one point there, in particular. I think so. Anyway, yeah, we're struggling a bit. Anyway, put it that way. We've recuperated all that money throughout the season, just from like TV revenue and whatever. And we're now, just before the turn of the year, I got offered a chance to keep my existing transfer budget, which was, I think at the time, I had about 1.9 million, or avoid relegation rather than battle bravely against it. Give me 22.7 million. I could have gone for 23.6 million, I think it was, for mid-table finish. I thought I'll play it safe and I'll keep it as avoid relegation, because you never know, you could spiral out of control and end up in a world of hurt. So we've got a few transfers in the pipeline. We're trying to work out some deals. Whether they end up coming to fruition, we'll have to wait and see. Might have to see a few people be offloaded as well, but we'll have to wait and see. Exciting times ahead. So before we have a look at Burton Albion and what their players are going to bring to us, basically the tests they're going to bring, we are still in 4th place, 38 points, same as Chelsea, of course. Man United are above us, and so are Man City and Arsenal. But we're still doing all right. I expect us to drop off. We're 3 points away from what I would say safety, with 18 games to go. So I think it's pretty nailed on that we're safe. And apart from Man City, we have Aguero with his 24 goals. We're the top and Arsenal. We're the top goal scorers, so I can't be happier, really. We've had a few injuries at the minute. Dembele is injured, and so is Pereira. But if you look at the player stats or whatever, Moussa Dembele is still second with 14 goals. Jordan Larsson's got 9 assists, which is the top of the assist chart, and that's about it, really, that I can highlight. So let's get into today's game. Let's have a look at today's opponents. So Burton Albion, you might remember, we've played them a couple of times in the Championship, but they got relegated last season. They're now in League One. They're currently 8th. Their manager is Robert Page. Nothing really spectacular, if I'm honest with you. His tactical knowledge is 9. So, yeah. The captain, I believe he used to play for Sheffield United. He did indeed. Is Kyle McFadzean. I think that's how you say it. Not a bad defender, especially for League One. He's the one thing I would say is he's not the quickest, he's not the most composed, and he's not great at decisions, but neither's Big Ken. But is he as good as Big Ken or Nguene? Is he? Hell no. And I expect even my 3rd and 4th choice strikers to get beyond this guy, if I'm being completely honest. The vice-captain is Ben Turner, who, he used to play for Cardiff City for quite some time. 111 appearances for them, I think, in all, in terms of league, I'm assuming. And again, very good defender, just not the fastest, and it's something we'll probably look to exploit. The key player, I have heard of this guy, an Australian. It's called Jackson Irvine. Irvine is how I'd say it. But he's a midfielder, well-rounded, but without being spectacular in any area. You know, his best attribute is his anticipation and his jumping reach, and his strength, I suppose. So he's going to be a strong player in the middle of the park, so we might have to have a look and see how we can combat that. So I think that might have to come into consideration in picking the side. And I'm going to go completely against that because I want to play the youngsters, which involves both my key youngsters, which are both centre midfielders. So the lineup is going to be, we've got Peacock Farrell in goal, making a rare appearance, a rare start, should I say. Faraoni at right back, Downing at left back, Kigboo and Bartley in the middle of defence. Dallas on the right, Pison on the left, with Larson partnering Gallagher up top. Gallagher trying to learn the complete forward role somewhat, but yeah, we've got plenty of options on the bench that can potentially get us out of the poo. Proverbial. Is that even the right way to say it? But as you can see down here at the bottom, we've got Pereira and Dembele injured. Dembele only for 10 days, Pereira for another 4 weeks, which is, it's going to suck a massive fat one, let's be honest. So let's get into today's game. Let's get into the 4th round. Let's get some some progression in these youngsters, because if I quickly just show you Father Gabriel, green arrows everywhere. Get in. Today's game is brought to you live from Ellen Road. It's Leeds United FC against Burton Albion FC. Right, so we actually destroyed Tottenham last time out, and I just want them to pick up where they left off because they were exceptional. They've listened keenly. I'm going to calmly give them a bit of faith. Let's hopefully just put on a show, really. We're at home. There's been quite a few fans there. Probably not as many because it's against a lower league team. But yeah, you can probably see some empty seats there. But yeah, hopefully we can put on a show for them anyway. But let's see what the youngsters mainly can do. We're looking at the two centre-backs, centre midfielders in particular. Just going to change this because I was trying to do it for the what is it? Right, so we've got an early highlight. Downing floats it in, and Green is there! Green, one of the youngsters. Come on. Early start, well, great start to the game. I just realised that match stats is off and it's must throw it like messing up my flow. But yeah, Larson got dropped like it's hot by Fox. Played into the box, and there's Green. I think it took a deflection off an invisible arm. It didn't seem to touch number 6, but whatever. Right, Faraoni has a free kick. Chips it in. It's towards Kigboo. Heads it away. That was incredibly hard sentence to say, and Dallas smashes it in off the bar. I can't get too excited, to be honest with you. We get to League 1 opposition. But this is a team we played against last season in the Championship, so I thought it might be a bit of a test, but Father Gabriel getting involved. Finds Dallas. That's a goal and assist. Keeper no chance, which usually they do have a chance, but for some reason it actually was a genuine goal for once. Just change it to an extended highlights because it's a single live com. Here's Green. They're all lane, are they Leeds fans? Pison has a go. It's straight at Beanie. Mark Beanie's son, by all accounts, I believe is at Chelsea, or at least Mark Beanie is. He's a former Leeds reserve goalkeeper. He used to play second fiddle to John Lukic, if anyone remembers him. That's about when I started properly understand what was going on. We're actually at half time, as in understand what's going on with football. We're at half time. Very happy, but I don't want them to get complacent, so I'm going to let them know that. And yeah, Jordan Larson is stressed. Why? He hasn't had a good game, to be honest with you. But I'm just going to say I've got faith up for that. Oh, no, never mind. Let's just get into the second half, boys. Right, so we kick off the game. The second half, should I say, left for right. Dallas on the ball. Is this going to be an early highlight? No, it's going to be a free kick, thanks to Damien McCrory. Free kick to be taken by Lucas Pison. Floats it in towards Green. It's headed away. Lucas Pison to Father Gabriel. Bartley, have a go. Green again. Getting involved. Gets tackled. And Palmer can bring it away. Finds Towel. Swings it across to Hedges. It's a great bit of play, and it's Ryan Sieg. It's offside. I don't understand why that's a highlight, really, for an offside, but it was a great bit of play. Faraoni throws it down to Father Gabriel. Plays it infield to Green. Delightful ball to Frowney. He plays it infield. It comes out to Father Gabriel. Squares it to Green. Green has a shot, and Beanie parries it wide of the left-hand post. Lucas Pizon with the corner. Whips it in. It's a poor corner in truth, and Halford gets it away. Greg Halford, I assume. Right. Free kick again. It's Father Gabriel. Green plays it towards Frowney. Does get under control somehow. Pizon heads it down, but Beanie there just clutches it gratefully. Another corner. It's relentless pressure at the minute. Headed away. Pizon retrieves the ball. Plays it square to Downing, who was on the yellow card. Pizon gets again. Morse through a man and plays it into the box. That's got to be a penalty. Maybe not. Hedges can get it away, can he? No, he can let Larson tackle him. Much like that goal. Well, doesn't matter. Pizon scored. I'm trying to think of the goal that he scored recently. I think it was against Norwich. I can't remember. Larson tackling just like this, but the other side of the field. Ball ending up with Dembele, and he's scoring at the far post. I'm almost certain it was Norwich. I could be wrong, but Lucas Pizon on the hand to make it 3-0. That's pretty much game over. Right, there's an instant highlight from the goal kick. Last time this happened, we scored straight away, and then again about a minute later, and then again a minute after that. Hopefully we can do that again. Halford has it, and Shirley's giving it away. No, Ward has it. It's a attempt at a challenge from Frowney, but Bartley is there. Sean is still keen and wanting to play. Dallas tries to feed it into Gallagher, but instead it's cleared away. But only as far as Kigbu has had a solid game. Green finds Pizon. Plays it through for Larson, who puts it in near post. And this is how good this tactic can be against the little teams and what have you, but against the big boys I've struggled a little bit, as you've seen. Man City and Man United are prime reasons, but we did create chances. It was just David De Gea was awesome, and it was Bravo in goal for Man City. Beanie, long kick towards Hedges, heads it in field, but Father Gabriel showing that tactical awareness to get in position. It's there again. Look, it's like shit in the field, apart from the fact that it's getting tackled. If you don't know what shit in the field means, it means everywhere. Right, Turner squares it to Ward. Ward now gets tackled by Frowney. Dallas coming forward. Bit of purpose. We have to take a few players off because a couple of players are injured at the minute, so we have to rest a couple of players just to keep their fitness levels to a respectable level. And now it's Father Gabriel finds Pizon, hits one. Is that a hat trick? I can't remember. No, just his second goal. So yeah, I'll watch this highlight, make some changes afterwards. But Father Gabriel involved once again. That's another assist on the volley, on the half volley, sorry. And yeah, the goalkeeper waves it goodbye. So I'm just bringing on Alex Moore and Zach Clough, just basically resting the players that are more likely to play in the next game. So hopefully, I don't think I'll make another change if I'm honest with you. Let's see how they get on. Right, another highlight to throw in with Frowney. Father Gabriel has it once more. Green, can he hit one? No, he can get tackled instead by Palmer. Good lad. As Palmer comes forward and sprays it wide to Hedges. Now Davis has it. Back to Hedges on the right hand side. And again Davis once more. Across to Towell. He's going to whip it across somewhere. No, he's going to play it short. Towell. Against to Palmer. This is very slow and patient build up. And Seeger's forced to chase after a bit of a lost cause. But Bartley with the best pass. One of the fails of the week. Get in, Bartley. My most reliable centre-back last season. But no, let's just lay it on a plate for Seeger. What a pass. What an exceptional pass. Clean sheet goes out the window. What a schmuck. Good job with 5-0 up at the time, isn't it? But it's an instant highlight. Is this going to be 6-1? I'm going to go ahead and say yes, just as a guess. Father Gabriel has it. Plays it to Lucas Pizon. Now it's Father Gabriel. Great ball to Frowney. Smashes it near post, and Beanie does make the save, sadly. I thought that would have been ironic that if that had gone in. Right, Moe with the corner, whips it in. It's head towards Kigbu, headed away by Hedges. Gallagher first time ball to Moe, and Moe hits one. Back into the box, it's gone out for a corner. Right, Pizon with the corner, whips it in. Comes out to Clough. Hit one, son. He does! What a save from Beanie. Someone was offside, Bartley. But what a save, has to be said. Mowat. Last couple of seconds here. And that's it, 5-1. Pretty straightforward win. We'll have a look and see if we can, who we've got next game. But Pep Classic can't think of anything that needs to be said. We just won 5-1. I think the minimum is that. Well done, lads. Good win for us. Because it is. Gets into the next round. So yeah, let's see if the draw. It is in a couple of days, so we'll do it. Means got to do all this rigmarole. You can join us after it's all done. Right, so we're here finally at the FA Cup 4th round draw. Let's have a look and see who we get. I'm just going to next it through. If see us, I'm going to have a gander and see what's what. Alright, so we've got Southampton against Rotherham. Or Peterborough, Rotherham or Millwall against us. So another League One side. There's a potential rivalry there. Millwall and Leeds obviously don't get on. Let's have a look and see who the rest are. Who have the big teams got? Who have the big boys got? Liverpool got Blackburn. Huddersfield got Sheffield Wednesday, Bristol Rovers. Arsenal have got Tottenham. That's an interesting tie. Chelsea against Norwich. Man U or Ipswich against Bournemouth. So yeah, a few games you'd expect people to get through, but going to be a few teams get knocked out. So yeah, let's have a look and see who we're going to be playing next. I am probably going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back for the Southampton game. Ronaldo Vieira plays for Southampton, doesn't he? We beat them 5-0 earlier in the season. Let's give him another pacing, shall we? So yeah, hopefully you can join us for that. Right, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, why not press that like button. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Everyone's support is greatly appreciated. I'm not entirely sure. I changed my Twitter handle recently, and I think there might be something up with the link to it. So if people are liking it and I'm not responding, it's not because I don't give a crap. I really do. It's just purely, I think something's happened when I've messed it up somehow and I'm not getting the notifications. So yeah, like I said, all your support is greatly appreciated. But yeah, hopefully you can join us for the Southampton game. And until then, I'll see you then. Bye bye.